Okay, everybody, welcome back for another episode of Master of Command. We are going to be fighting this patrol army here in just a minute. Before we do that, I want to introduce you guys to our newly renamed Woke Viernik Kozak. Gosh, I already forgot how to say it. Kozakov, I think it was. This means the loyal Cossacks. So what we are going to do is we've given them a bunch of veterancy gain items, and we want to pump as much veterancy in them to turn them into Cossack cavalry, and then probably eventually Don Cossacks. So that's the plan with them. We're going to fight this battle. If we get enough Same power, we'll be able to open the next brigade. If we end up a few points short, then maybe we foray this village for a little bit until we get to 100% Same power. Okay, let's go ahead and get into battle here. So they have the stronger cavalry. They do have one Russian cuirassier unit, which is going to be a pain. The dragoons are also going to be a bit of a pain, but certainly less so than the cuirassier. And then they've got some grenadiers, reserve musketeer, a bunch of Prussian fusiliers. Okay, fortunately though, their infantry is going to be weaker. So even though these are kind of scary units, being a bunch of grenadiers and fusiliers, at least they'll be weaker than normal. So, okay, we will go ahead and get this battle started. Okay, we are ready. We're setting up. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold a defensive line starting on this hill, coming around over here, and ending on this hill. We're also going to have a lot of units in reserve. We're going to have our Magnate Musketeers in reserve, some Polish Musketeers, our Crown Infantry. Our loyal Cossacks we will bring up eventually. I just don't want them to be the ones getting shot right in the beginning. I want other units to kind of tank up for them. And we'll just wait for them to come for us. I do want them to get into the water, so I might pull our guys back just a tad bit to encourage them to get into the river. The other thing I wanted to mention is that I am recording this on the 4th of July, which, if you don't know, this is the day that the 13 colonies, when they were a British colony, declared independence from the British. And so today is the 250th anniversary of that. So happy birthday to the United States. And as I was thinking about this holiday, right, this celebration of 250 years of independence and the creation of the United States, it got me thinking, and I know we have like lots of international friends who watch these videos, so I was wondering, if you guys are not from the United States, what is the national holiday that is most similar to the United States? Something that marks like the creation of your nation or independence from a greater power. Just kind of curious. I know there's lots of really interesting countries and cultures out there, and I want to know more about what is kind of like the big national holiday for you guys in those countries. So go ahead, let me know about the holiday. What's the history behind it? How do you celebrate it? And perhaps most importantly, what do you eat? I really love food, so I would love to know more about the kind of food that you guys are eating. I think that would be fantastic. Anyway, these guys are about to come into artillery range, so I'm going to open up fire on them here in a minute. Man, that's a lot of guys in that Converged Fusilier unit. Go ahead and try to hit them. And let's hold fire here until they're in the river. Let's come up a little bit further. And I will run these guys off of the hill in order to get some shots on them while they're in the river. Okay, let's go ahead and open fire now. And running through that river, well, I guess they were mostly on the bridge, but that really didn't take too much out of them. Unfortunately, we're going to get 3 guys shooting at us. Kind of less than ideal. Okay, let's open fire here. I'm gonna go ahead and get our musketeers in position right behind them. I don't trust these guys, so I'm gonna move the artillery back. Might even send you guys in. Let's go ahead and charge in. Hit these guys. You guys need to hold your fire. Then after this, what are you guys shooting? What? Okay, let's pull the cavalry back. Let's pull our Polish musketeers back. Let's shoot these grenadiers that are right in front of you. That would be ideal. You guys are being reloaded pretty close. Okay, let's go ahead and pull you guys back. Let's put you guys forward. Those grenadiers. Gonna high on the cavalry over here. Move you guys up some. This can just sit back, relax. Same with you. Move you forward just a little bit. Okay, let's get our musketeers over here and the cavalry. Okay, I'm gonna send in these guys, holding the cavalry for a minute. Waiting for their dragoons to get in there. And let's countercharge those dragoons, and we'll send in our Lithuanian guys as well. Bring you over. You may be needed. Probably not. Probably not, actually. But let's just reposition you a little bit more over here, and then you can be here. Go ahead and pull the cavalry out before those dragoons come in. Let's get in there. Okay. Pull our cavalry back, pull you guys back. Guys, hold your fire. How are we doing over here? Looks like things are going fairly well. We are just about out of ammunition, so let's go ahead and little replacer-oo here. I'm gonna turn you guys. Pull you guys off the front line and put the Polish infantry up there. You guys might charge. Pull our cavalry over here. And if you guys want to charge, we'll charge them right back. Those cuirassiers. Hold your fire. Actually, I'm going to have you guys hold fire. I want to hit the cavalry when they try to charge in. I kind of messed that one up, oops. Okay, get in there and help out. Okay, we are out of ammunition here. Why don't we go ahead and rear charge these guys? We go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Oh, nice. Really good stuff that we can sell off. Go ahead. Oh, we're one short, so we are going to foray a little bit here just to get that 1%. And then over here, let's go ahead and take the veterancy and the provisions. Okay, good. Cossacks got an upgrade. We got a lot of upgrades, actually. That's awesome. Okay, so now they're light infantry. And I think we get one more good battle like that, and we'll be able to upgrade them all the way. Look for some good fire traits. Let's do one reroll. Let's do one more reroll. Okay, this is good. let's come over here. Let's buy up a little bit of manpower, some ammunition. Food is good. Get some food here. And then... Okay, so these guys are like the beginning of this this tree. I really want cavalry, so I'm gonna hold off on buying anyone here. I think this place had cavalry, right? So we could pick up a cavalry unit right before we get to the convoy. Let's see. Let's go ahead and buy up like all the manpower here. I don't think we'll be back. Let's do that. Let's sell off a couple of our really good loot items. The blanket is good. I do like the blanket. Oh, we need more ammunition. Okay, there we go. You don't really need ammunition, so I'll take that from you. With that said, maybe I take a little bit more food here. It's because it's so cheap. And let's foray for a day. Winter is coming, that's unfortunate. And now let's get our 4th Brigade open. Beautiful. Get our Polish Musketeers in here, and you, and I don't know what we're gonna do with this brigade yet. I mean, ideally this should probably be a cavalry brigade. So maybe maybe we'll grab an officer at some point that can kind of do that. Do I want to keep foraying this town? Or do I just want to move on with my life? I probably just want to move on so that we can get this encounter done. We can find the other field army, maybe find some encamped armies. So I think we just go ahead and move on from here. Let's even force march for a bit. Let's take the money. That's a pretty good trade. Yeah, let's come over here. And I can sell off some of these worn muskets. I realize that we have a lot of the worn muskets. And these are also worth quite a bit, so we'll sell them off. I do want to assign that. I think someone has a basic version. We can do better. Yeah, we can. Also doing a quick check to make sure nobody can upgrade. Doesn't look like it. You don't have anything at all, so let me just go ahead and throw some random equipment on you. Okay. Then let's come visit this convoy. Excellent spirit rations, excellent beer. Just take all their stuff. Go ahead and buy the excellent beer. And I'll give that to you. Perfect. Let's keep on heading west. Hopefully we'll find another patrol around here. I know there was one down here. Come check out this fort. Let's go ahead and do this. This is gonna eat up some of our supplies, but it's potentially really worth it. Because the walls are already breached. So let's do the assault after a lengthy bombardment. It's a likely chance that we'll capture the fort. Let's hope that we get it on the first try. Awesome. So now we got some good weapons out of that. Oh man, we don't have enough cavalry to make this worth it. I think it'd be really cool to pick up, but it's kind of not worth it right now at the moment. This is... Buying like, having cheaper reservists is good. Honestly, I don't love any of these, so let's do one reroll. Prisoner conscription is so good. Extra prisoner conscription effectiveness. Or I could just take like extra stamina and better move speed. Forced conscription ensures that we always have manpower. But it's going to hurt us a little bit in battle with the minus 5% morale. This will give our infantry better stamina, which is nice, but not, like, needed. I think I'm going to go forced conscription. Just because if we ever do take a bad battle, and we have to go with that option, we're going to get a lot of manpower back, so... That's my rationale behind that. Go ahead and force march on down to these slums. Hopefully it's the one that reveals. Let's bet big. Let's bet big and pray for success. There we go. There we go. And then let's head over to this town and pick up our officer here. Winter should be coming up any day now. Okay, here it is. That'll slow us down, and that will make us eat more food, which is unfortunate. But we have plenty of food saved up, so it's not too terrible. Let's come over here. Here's a patrol. Let's fight that patrol. We've got really good morale recovery, better infantry effectiveness, very slow infantry, combined with being Russian, just makes them super slow. But they're gonna have a lot of morale because these are thick boy units. Have a lot of men in them. Okay, well, let's go ahead and fight these guys. Okay, we have our position staked out. I think even though they move really slowly and we could theoretically take whatever position we want to, I think this is going to be best for us. We're going to keep the front relatively narrow, and they're not going to have any cover if they try to advance on us, and we will be sitting in cover. We'll even have a little hill here, so I think this is probably in our best interest. I also have our cavalry running on what may be the world's largest flanking maneuver, so I'm going to have them cut around and then get behind the artillery. Worst case scenario, if they attract the attention of one or two of these units, that means that we'll have less to focus on fighting over here, and I'm okay with that. go ahead and get our guys set up here. What makes me most nervous about the enemy army is that it's a bunch of Russians that have, like, infinity morale. And not only that, but, like, you take a look at these grenadiers, and their melee stats are insane. Look at that, 114 morale, insane melee stats. Like, if these guys decide that they just want to charge in, it's going to be very nasty. So, not looking forward to that if they decide to charge us. Looking forward to that at all. Got a bunch of guys in reserve here, ready to help out in melee or take over on the firing line if needed. Let's just tell them all to hold their fire. The cavalry coming. And I don't think I explicitly mentioned this, but the point of the cavalry going on the world's largest flanking maneuver is that we want to knock out their artillery and make them a non-factor in this battle. Bring our Magnate Musketeers back just a little bit. Alright then, let's keep close track on whether these guys will turn and try to hit our cavalry or not. If they don't, awesome. It looks like they are a little interested. We're a little interested. Fortunately, it looks like they're going to abandon their artillery in the back. Well, I don't know. They do have a musketeer coming over. Let's see if we can get in there and knock out 1 or 2 artillery units before these musketeers are in a position to help out. Go ahead and charge. And then let's hit this unit. Okay, and then once these guys, I would really love to kill the officer. Okay. Just too dangerous to be here at the moment. Let's fall back. Cover our morale. Jeez, stop. Stop with the canister. Might pull our artillery back just a little bit more. Yeah, and then you guys just recover back here, and we'll send you after that last artillery unit here in a bit. Okay, then let's start trying to chunk some of these musketeer units. I might just use our cavalry to run down any routing units at this point. Just make sure that they don't come back. Please. Okay, I was like, please route, please. I'm gonna have you guys step up. Can open fire. If you can, open fire. Okay, there's no other charges happening, so that's good. Let's get you guys in there. We are almost out of ammunition here. They still have plenty. Pull you guys back. Very nice. Ammunition do you guys have? So you still have quite a bit, which is good. I'm gonna move you up a little bit. Let's charge these guys before they can get another charge off. Let's come rally our guys over here. And we do a quick charge in with General. These guys look like they mean business. They look like they want to charge our artillery, so let's pull them back. And let's go ahead and get you guys in there. And same with you. Okay, these guys are still doing really well. They're out of ammunition, so they're just acting as like a bullet sponge at the moment, which is fine. Let's come over here and try to knock out the artillery. You guys are out of ammunition. I mean, everybody's running out of ammunition. But you guys are out. I'm gonna get you guys set up over here. Okay. Let's turn you guys. Pull back our Cossacks. They're not all that useful at the moment. Okay, I want you guys to hold until they do their thing. Okay, then let's charge in here. Don't charge them, actually. Just want you to come over here and shoot them. And then let's get the cavalry moving over here. And let's get you guys setting up, knock out these musketeers. Charge them before they reload. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize how close these guys were to breaking. Okay, so now it's literally just these guys. Actually, sorry, I forgot about these ones. Why don't we turn to shoot at these guys? Honestly, did an awesome job. 1,200 kills. Go ahead and remove bayonets. I don't think we're in too much danger of a charge at this point. Okay. How did our Cossacks do? Fairly well, fairly well. Oh, the other thing I forgot is we had the good muskets. We have 2 good muskets just sitting in our inventory, and I should have equipped them. Let's try to knock these guys out before they recover. Beautiful. Thank you for your help. Now we just need these guys to rout. And we'll be good. We'll even take our bayonets off to reload a little bit faster. Let's rack up some more kills so these guys can get more veterancy and get to Polish Hussar. There we go. Okay, we got some really good money from that. We did take a lot of losses, so I might go with the conscription just to make up for the losses that we took. I wish I remembered if one of the towns up here gives like a bunch of reservists. I think it does, but I don't quite remember. Let's just do the conscription, and we should be good on manpower for a little while. And our Cossacks can upgrade, which is pretty darn awesome. And it's gonna take them a minute to get to Don Cossack, so I'm gonna leave the Drill Master on them. I'll give them a heavy saddle, sure. And this. And we can give them a Hussar Saber. Can anyone upgrade? Doesn't look like it. Let's get another shooting trait. This is good. I really wish we had this for a melee brigade, but that's okay. Let's get you out of there. And let's put you in. Let's give our Lithuanians some better muskets. We'll do that, and then you can have this good Charleville. Here, I'm gonna give the Jönköping, because I don't think I hardly ever use you in actually shooting. Give you that. Good Tompions. Who wants some good Tompions? I'm gonna need to buy up a lot of ammunition. I know we're really short on ammunition. Give you, actually, here, take this back. Let's give you the extra veterancy gain, and then Spontoon we can give to you. Then we have some little marching shoes. Let's give them to you. And Tompion. Does no one really have a Tompion? Like a gun tool? Here, let's do that. You could use an ammunition box. I know you ran out in that last battle. Let's come over here. Got an officer. What's he good at? He is a cavalry officer. Just what we needed. So let's go ahead and move you over here. Perfect. And then let's make that change. Oh, let's here. Give me your heavy jacket, and let's give this to you instead. These things we're gonna sell off. Morale and stamina. Give that to you. I'll give you that. This is a really good trait. But I don't think I'll be doing that. I could buy this guy. And we'll see if we can get like a good melee trait on him, and he could actually be our cavalry brigade officer. And then him we could beat to the same if we wanted to. Oh, let's look and see if they have any cavalry. Lithuanian Vanguard cavalry, yes. Okay, let's do that. Let's give you the lance. I was gonna say spear. It's not a spear, it's a lance. Cool. There, now you'll consume a little less ammunition. Speaking of ammunition, we need to buy some. Buy a lot, actually. Okay, so they do have cheaper reservists here and cheaper reservists here, which is good to know. Good to know. Replenish our ammunition. Cavalry guys, you don't really need it. Only one of you has a carbine at the moment anyway. Let's do a quick sort. We have lots of muskets in here that we probably don't need. I'll sell off, I think, 2 of them. Seems reasonable. And let's sell this, and let's sell our junky bayonet. Let's take a look, and that is very good. That is very good. Holiday Treatise would be good on these guys. Because our artillery does do a lot of damage. Just kind of taking a look at everything. I think this is a pretty good purchase. Just so that our guy is reloading faster and consuming less ammunition. Might give you this instead. Okay, let's go ahead and buy this. And is there anything I am willing to sell off at the moment? Maybe the full gators. Maybe a cavalry lance. Everything else I will keep for the moment. And let's get you this. Perfect. Okay. Okay. I'm fairly satisfied with this. Let's go ahead, run up here, fight this field army, see if we can find the other field army. We'll swing back down around this way. I'm hoping we'll find some encamped armies to fight after we fight the field armies. Just because I feel like we do need to be a little bit stronger. I would like to buy another regiment to throw in here and start stockpiling some more same power. But okay, let's move up here. And we'll fight this convoy. That will also get us the melee discipline, which will grant us more whatchamacallit, more melee. We'll be a little less vulnerable. The melee strats. Okay, so there's not a good cavalry unit in here, but I do know there's one over here. I think there's like another Lithuanian vanguard unit, so we'll fight this and then we'll track over this way, pick up that cavalry and swing down here and get our last free officer here. And then, I don't know, we'll just pillage, I guess, if we can't find any encamped armies. Okay, so there's the melee. Here's some actually really good items. Good coffee. Could give you guys the good coffee. And then a good Neustadt. Throw it on these guys. Let's do that. And then let's do... Actually, I kind of like the mix of melee stats that this gives. I'll give you guys the Charleville since you are more of a shooting unit. Okay, and we'll just keep this Liège musket in reserve. Cool. Then let's go ahead and let's get into this battle. This will be the last battle of this video. Let's see what we're up against. Frederickans. This is a field army? I feel like the patrols we've been fighting have been on the same level as this. This is just a it's just a patrol army, it would seem to me. Okay, we gotta watch out for the Russian Grenadiers. They're gonna be really deadly. The Freikorps units I'm less worried about, but they do reload very quickly. The Prussian cavalry, nothing too scary. Okay, we'll go ahead and load on into the battle then. Alrighty, we're ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move everyone over to this side of the river over here. The only problem is that they are fairly speedy. They are Frederican, after all. So, while everyone is marching over this way, I'm going to send our Lithuanian Vanguard Cavalry, which is fairly speedy, and we're going to harass them, basically. Make them take interest in this unit and slow down their advance. The only reason I think that I can actually pull off getting over here in time is because they have the slowest Russian reserve musketeers ever. Despite getting the 30% movement speed buff, these guys are crawling. So I am going to go ahead and hope that we can get over here before they can get all lined up, where they can kind of figure out what they're doing. Might have to tell our guys to run a little bit. Thank goodness this guy's so slow. Okay, good. They have taken the bait. They are interested in this unit. Let's cut back this way. Okay, we are throwing them off the trail a little bit, which is good. And this part of their line will attempt to... I wonder if I can give us even more time by coming this way. I wonder if they'll turn and try to chase my cavalry unit. Okay, let's go ahead and start getting set up here. You guys here. How's the artillery doing? Artillery is behind. Yeah, we want them in the water, ideally. I'm gonna try to bring the Polish militia over here. Take just a little step back. You guys keep coming. Down. Put you guys up here. You guys just hold your fire for now. For them to close in a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And let's start shooting. Beautiful. You guys can open fire now, and you guys can open fire. Are you guys overlapping here? Just a little. Okay, let's charge in. Oh, you guys aren't unlimbered, my bad. Wait, who ran? What? Okay, Coroni, come back. Polish Musketeers, come back. Actually, Polish Musketeers, let's have you stay here. Our Lithuanians are kind of hurt. Okay. Pull back the cavalry a little bit. Okay, good. Get our cavalry in reserve here. You guys have done well. Come back. Try to hit those guys. Honestly, let's put you guys in reserve for the moment. Along with our Lithuanians. We're gonna move our Lithuanian artillery up. And let's fall back a little bit. I want to try to force them to come across the river. I also don't want these guys, like, shooting us from the hill. That's kind of less than ideal. Okay, nice. They're not on the hill anymore. Try to knock those guys out. Actually, let's hit these converged grenadiers. They are pretty threatening. You guys have done well. Let's fall back for now. You open fire, please. Beautiful. Might have you guys just shoot at the hussars instead. Might start moving some units around. Try to get some flanks. I'll leave you here along with the cavalry in case we get charged. Let's take you and you. Keep shooting those grenadiers. I really want them to get hurt. Let's fall back some. Same here. And let's get you guys across. And you guys. We're out of ammunition here. Let's bring up these Lithuanians. Go ahead and open fire. Pull you guys back. Open fire, please. Beautiful. Let's advance a little bit closer. Let's just get like point blank with these guys. And then let's go ahead and open up on them. It's just these Freikorps musketeers. Okay, nice. I feel like our losses weren't too bad. Yeah, 2,000, not horrible in the grand scheme of things. And we got some really good items that we can sell off. Let's go ahead and I'm thinking we go with the veterancy. Get some more veterancy on these dudes. Get another fire trait. Perfect. And I don't remember if we cleared this place out of all of the reservists or not. Kind of feel like we did, so I'm just going to keep marching forward. Let's get our replenishment back in. And melee brigade doesn't need ammunition as much, so let's just go ahead and give some to our guys here. Ooh, a light socket bayonet. An upgrade. Let's go. I just want you to be musketeers. I kind of think so. Actually, why not? Why don't we go grenadiers just for the heck of it? It means we'll have to wait a little bit, but yeah, let's make these guys grenadiers. We'll have our like guard units in here, and then we'll have like 2 grenadier units, which would be kind of interesting. And it will also help me differentiate these guys from our just normal shooting Polish musketeers. So let's go ahead and head on up this way. I do want to get punishment in because I know we're not at full strength, and we know that that field army is lurking somewhere. And here's a Polish vanguard cavalry. Perfect. Now we'll have all of our cavalry needs met. Once we sell off our diamond pendants. Polish vanguard cavalry. Perfect. And then right now I'm working towards the reform cost going down. That's what we need to do there. And go ahead and buy up a little bit of manpower. Go ahead and buy up like all the manpower, I guess. And then I want to foray this place for a little bit and generate some ammunition. And a little bit of same influence when it hurt as well. Also, I'm realizing that technically we don't need to visit these places anymore. I can just cut across and then come down here. Because the whole point of coming up this way was to buy the cavalry over here, and I went ahead and just bought cavalry here instead. Oops. Oh well, that's fine. Light socket bayonet. It's got to be better than some of our worn bayonets. And you shouldn't have a worn bayonet if you're in the melee brigade. Yeah, let's just... Oh, but I did want to fight that field army. I wonder if they're still up here. Okay, we'll still come up here. We'll hit the supply cache, and then we'll check out and see if the field army's over here, and then we'll swing down south. For now, let's foray for just a little bit, generate some ammunition for our guys. Ooh, we got a horseshoe. Why don't you take that? And then medicinal herbs. our Polish militia can upgrade. Let's go. I could turn them into artillery, but just keep on musketeers for now. Uh-oh. Here, let's drain you guys a little bit. You can go in with like half ammunition. So we can give some more to these folks. You also don't need ammunition. Okay. So then let's head north. Let's force march north. Force march up to that supply cache. See if there's anything of note around here. Doesn't really look like it. And I think we'll go ahead and stop here. We're already running a little long, so thanks everybody for watching. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. All these things support my channel, and I would very much appreciate your support. Happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day to those who celebrate, and for those who are not American, you know, please, like I said before, leave a comment about the national holiday that is closest to our 4th of July or our Independence Day. I'd love to learn more about that, and happy national holiday whenever that comes around for you guys. So, thanks everybody. We'll see you in the next video.